everybody. So today we're gonna watch a video from Professor PLO Lumumba. He gave a speech talking about what all of us is talking to all of us Africans and what we're doing, how we organizing our priorities to leave a legacy, a better legacy for the next generation of Africans, young Africans that will come. What we're gonna do to leave a better Africa for them. Let's listen to this speech.
I want you, Madame Fo, in our own inimitable way, ask you to pause for 1 minute and to search your hearts and to ask yourselves what your values are. Permit me to be morbid, to ask you for half a second to pause and ask yourself, if the Almighty were to call you now, God forbid, what would you say that you have done to humanity? Just for a minute. How would we eulogize you? Would you simply say that you are born on the 28th of some month of some year, and that you lived and that you died, and that the only two certificates you have are the birth and the death? Or that in between those certificates you have changed the lives of others? Dr. PK, I hope you are still in the assembly. I heard you so very eloquently when you said that leadership is about changing and influencing others. How many have you changed? Dr. Katongole, when he had the floor, introduced young men and women and said, these are the young men and women who will take over. I remember in 1978, I read a book written in 1958 by a young Nigerian called Chinua Achebe. And in one of the pages he asks, where are the young men and women, where are the young suckers that will grow when the old bananas die? These are old bananas. They are dying. We saw the young suckers here, which tells us that leadership is like a relay race, intergenerational. One generation running with the baton and passing over the baton to the other generation. If only we could emulate the waves in the sea. Just as the new waves come, they renew the old waves, and lo and behold, the ocean remains alive and well. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a happy occasion. It is a happy occasion because we have come here to remind ourselves that when all is said and done, perhaps service is the only thing that defines us. Dr. PK, you said it so very eloquently and very passionately that when the chips are down, we'll ask not how many cars you drove. We'll ask not whether you are wearing designer suits from Giorgio Armani. We'll ask not which perfume you wore from Bulgaria. We'll ask, whom did you serve and which lives did you change? That is what leadership is all about. And that is how I understand Mother Teresa of Calcutta, who, when she was asked, "What is your claim to greatness?" And she said, "If I'm great at all, my only claim to greatness is that when I entered into a dark room, I wondered not why it was dark, but I lit a candle that it may contribute to destroying the darkness."
This speech is right on point. Every single African should think, and when I'm saying Africans, I mean every black person across the world. You know, African American, those that are called Africans Americans right here in the U.S., Jamaicans, you know what I'm saying, Africans in Europe, you know what I'm saying, even those that was born over there, raised and born over there. They're still Africans. They have the same rights in Africa just like us that was born in Africa, that were born in Africa. So, excuse my English, every single one of us should think what we can do to leave a legacy and to help the generations to come to understand what is their duty to take Africa out of the situation that Africa is in right now. You know, I want to make appeal, special appeal to every single young Africans to not to vote on, especially Nigerians, because we're going to have Nigeria, we're going to have election where several candidates are going to compete to become the next president. I believe it's in a few days. We're going to have election in Nigeria. So I'm asking every Nigerian, young Nigerians, to vote for the best, you know, for the best men that will build Nigeria, that will invest in the young Nigerians, that will invest in infrastructures and energy, you know, education, health, you know, all those social areas that Nigeria need. To vote in the president that will manage Nigerian natural resources better, that will benefit Nigerians, you know, not Europeans or Asians or people from other continents that normally benefit more than Nigerians. All right, so I'm asking young Nigerians to vote for the best candidate that will actually work for Nigeria. Same thing I'm asking every Africans to do the same in their country. To choose, you know, people able, you know, people with ability, with the right mindset, young people. Vote choose young people, not old people. These old people, they don't know what they're doing. You know, they have an old idea, old way of thinking. Not every old people, of course, not every old people, but a lot of them doesn't know what they're doing. Okay, and they put us in a mess. They put Africa in a mess. So now it's our responsibility, young people, to take Africa out of this mess that we're in. Okay, so we can leave a legacy for the for the generation to come. You know, so we can be respected, and so also we can protect our people. It is necessary for every single one of us to do our part. You know, to do something to contribute in development and the well-being of all Africans, right? And that's exactly what Professor PLO Lumumba said right here. We have to think before we die, what have we done to better our continent, to better our people, you know, to better ourselves. All right, let's think about it, because we have so much, you know, potential. We have so much resources that other continents don't even have. Okay, so let's use it wisely and do what we're supposed to do. You know, the reason why we come to this earth, to, you know, to leave a good legacy. All right. Well, let me know what you think about this speech, and what do you think about, and you know, what do you think all Africans should do to improve Africa, to make Africa a better place for all Africans. Thank you for watching. Have a good weekend. Hey, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel, Bob Sankarian, on YouTube. And also subscribe to my channel on Instagram, which is Bob Sankarian also. And the same thing on Facebook, Bob Sankarian. Please subscribe. You know, it's free. It's not going to cost you anything. Help me out. Do me this favor. All right? Enjoy your day. Allah bless you. Bye-bye.